Pretty cool song. Oh, we're gonna have to use that intro one day.
Go time. Tick, tick, boom. Who bringing the noise? Go, baby, we bringing our toys. Separate men from the boys. Chopper be singing, should be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go 8 going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom.
216 and that family, it is me, this SG3 here on the ReJect Rundown Live. You know how we do every Sunday night at 9 p.m. To the left of me, it is the man, the myth, the legend with more hats than he has nicknames. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Old Man RJ. So, I'm right next to somebody who's more smoother than butter. He's 008 himself, Zach the Mac.
Yeah, that's right. It's your boy, Zach the Mac. Zach on the attack. We out here talking that trash. It's gonna be a good show, man. We got a short script, but we got a lot to say about it. All right. We're gonna have an eventful, show. It's gonna be some good. It's gonna be some side shade, some trash talking, some sad news, and some happy news. Okay, we're gonna give it all. We're gonna give it all to you. All right. And with that being said, I'm gonna pass it to the
the hosts that don't know the most.
One of the ugliest hosts I know. You know what I'm saying? One of the ugliest hosts I know.
Forget you guys. Let's put it that way. I am not.
I appreciate that. So one more time. Hold on. One time.
No. What is up, ReJect family? Thank y'all for tuning in here on 216 and that the ReJect Rundown, everybody. Yes, sir. Lexi, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's up? Welcome to the show. Like always, we are on here on 216 Next Studios, the ReJect Rundown podcast. Of course, everybody, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, as well as Twitch
and Twitter.
And Twitter, that's fine. Oh, and Instagram.
Fuck me, right?
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Big Twitter vibes.
Now, that being said, it's been awesome. Thank you guys for coming on board. We are ready for a good show today. I think at this point right now. But before I jump into the rundown,
since we had a Sunday night show, bro.
I ain't gonna just on the note. Miss you guys.
Yeah,
Sunday
definitely,
night.
for sure.
Right?
I know, man. It was kind of weird not doing a live watch party thing,
but we've been doing some other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Before we go into the rundown report, old man to the right of me. Explain to me what's the get up for today.
Well, my brother and his wife, they went to New Orleans.
NOLA.
Okay.
New Orleans with the daughter, Delilah.
Cool.
So, hey there, Delilah. So, when they went over there, they, had food. They had a good time.
Which I
they
heard some
had
of the
more
best
food.
Some of the best food out there.
Yeah, we got to go over there and try it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm down for that for sure.
They gave me a shirt.
Uh-huh.
New Orleans shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Because I saw the thing, but because the picture was backwards, I couldn't read it.
I'm like, well,
nice.
I can't wear a shirt without sporting something more voodoo child like. So I'm a voodoo child today.
Okay.
No one knows I'm a voodoo child.
Nice. I like that.
Hey, my hands are a little soft. I went to Gurney today. Gurney Mills, a place called Aesthetics. A girl named Rosie put some cream on my hands and made me look smooth today.
Okay.
So thank you, Rosie.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, kid. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for explaining all that, old man. Yes, that was good. Now, as always, don't forget to find us on here at 216 Live on Sunday, our normal shows, normal programming, programming on Sundays at 9 p.m. like we are today. Other than that, you guys could Google us, of course, and you can find us everywhere and anywhere, all our platforms. If there is no watch party, everybody, if there's no event, basketball, boxing, wrestling, UFC,
football, basketball,
all that good stuff. There's no watch party event. You can find us here all the time. Oh, let's see here. What's up with this?
We got Oreos. Man, this brother. This is a good friend of mine. His name is Daniel McFadden. What's going on, brother?
Mm-hmm. I wish.
I'm going to tell you something. This man loves his Oreos. Homie, one of these days we'll have Oreos on the show. Promise.
No, we get the chips
What
though.
did
That's
Lexi
the other
say?
thing. I think one show on one of the watch parties, we should have some instead of food, we should have sweet day.
Listen, bro, I'm coming in with an Oreo McFlurry next time. I need you to understand
sounds
that.
good. Very
We can
good.
do that.
I'm
We can
all
do
right.
Oreo
And
McFlurry.
Lexi
Yeah, we can do
commented
that.
real quick, said, "How about them nuggets? Get into it." In
Well,
a second.
no.
In a
We'll
second.
get
We're getting
into
to
that.
it. We're getting to it. We're getting to it.
We'll get into that always. But first off, we got to get into the rundown report, everybody, because there are a lot of stuff happening and some interesting news that occurred this past week that we need to discuss and
Oh,
kind of
so
go over.
you guys get to see the news, don't y'all? Because y'all both have a piece of paper on your hand and on
You
your
got a
table.
piece of paper in front of you,
Well,
man.
relax,
I was
man.
sharing the piece.
Thank you.
Listen,
Relax.
you got two pieces of
Thank you.
paper.
We're both
Anyways,
sharing.
Yes.
You got
So-
two pieces of paper, not just
No,
one.
no,
Exchange
just share
something
with
going
him
on.
there. Now, speaking upon that, yeah, you can go ahead and share with Zach Mack over there. Now, everybody, sad news.
I'm taking that call from you now.
Yeah, I don't think so. The passing of the Iron Sheik, everybody, I think just occurred this past Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know, rest in peace, the Iron Sheik. I think thoughts on him though. I think for me particularly, he is by far one of the greatest villains on wrestling industry.
A
Wrestling
hell of
industry
an
at all.
entertainer too. I
You know?
mean, man could talk,
Mhm.
and he could talk. He could tweet. He had everything he couldn't think of that would entertain anyone just looking at what he brought to the table.
Yeah.
I shared on our page a tweet that him and Wendy's had, where he asked Wendy's, "Hey, Wendy's, where's the beef?"
Yeah.
And Wendy's
Where's the
replies, something about we had the beef other than that jabroni known as Hulk Hogan.
Ooh,
Nice.
So even Wendy's knows that Hogan's a jabroni.
No, was that? I'm guessing at this point now the beef between Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan was a real life somewhat beef in a sense. There was a hate love relationship there.
I just think it's more professional. Personally,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Tom, our good friend Tom, whenever he decides to show up,
Rarely,
you know.
never, but that's fine. If
you know
ever-
the diva who misses the most shows, but it's okay.
Oh,
He
what's
does.
up
He
with
misses
this? What
a lot
does
of
Jesse say all of a sudden? Yeah,
She
yo,
says,
what
what
time?
time y'all show started? What I missed, man.
Yeah.
Finally got a couple of other comments.
Yeah,
Firstly,
That's all right.
Lexi said, "How about them nuggets?" And then Daniel says, "What's up, Sal?" And then she said, "Vanilla or chocolate Oreos?"
Chocolate.
Listen, I'm gonna answer from my homeboy. He likes the golden Oreo, so I don't know what flavor that is, but that's his kryptonite.
Classic. Keep it classic. Vanilla.
Um,
Chocolate. Vanilla in the middle. That's right.
Right,
Love
yeah.
classic.
Yep.
Now, speaking on that rundown report, keep it going, everybody. Leprechaun reboot in the works, everybody. WWE obviously did not make a good one, so
What's up with that?
the actual industry, the originals are gonna want to make a reboot of it. But come on, man, look at this. The reboot in the works. If you keep up with the same dynamic, how this looks, it'll be a creepy ass funny movie. That's how it was.
That looks like Hornswoggle with makeup.
That's Hornswoggle was the friggin' leprechaun in the
I know he
reboot.
was. But I'm just
So-
saying now it looks like Hornswoggle with like some scary makeup.
But I think I feel like this will be a good reboot just because, like, I think whatever happened with WWE, like, they want to invest into it a little bit more to kind of give it entertaining. It needs to get respect. That's where, what's her face? Jennifer Aniston started her career. She was
I
the
didn't know
first,
that
she
one.
was the actress in that movie. That was her
Yeah,
first
she was.
feature film in that one.
For the record,
Before the nose job.
for the
Just saying.
record, this is one of Tony the Kid's favorite
Thank
fucking
you.
movies.
It's the creepiest and
from his
yes.
fate. He
I
forced
watched
me to
all-
watch. He forced me to watch 1 and 2.
Leprechaun in the
Yeah.
Hood, that was even the best.
Yes.
With friggin' Ice Cube and friggin' Snoop Dogg.
Tony the Kid loves this
Fantastic.
freaking
Great stuff.
franchise,
You
so.
guys should definitely watch that. Just saying.
Good stuff.
Now, that being said, though, everybody, some sad news for The Rock, man. We just talked about him last week, about him joining on to Fast and Furious, The Return, but NBC cancels The Young Rock after 3 seasons.
Does this mean that not everything he touches turns to gold?
It doesn't seem like it because there was a report about the XFL and how they lost $60 million.
Ooh.
so
60
cute.
million. 60
Hold on, hold
million.
on. How do you-
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
about to say, how do
We
you say
gotta
that?
do
How do
it.
you
We
say
got-
that?
yeah,
How
yeah,
do
yeah,
you say that? Cobb?
Should we all
That's
four
right.
do it?
Let's go ahead.
Ready?
1,
2,
2, 3.
Woo! Yeah,
like
buddy.
that.
No, yeah. That being said, you're right. I don't think it does turn to gold. That $60 million loss, if that's an actual official report, or is that something just something fabricated just because of what they may have lost?
Maybe he's got a lot going on right now.
There's that lawsuit.
Yes.
There's
I feel-
the lawsuit. There's
That's the law. The crazy thing is
new-
that lawsuit
new
that is not getting a lot of light.
There's
Yes.
a lot
Well,
going
it's
on.
not-
Keith Common and said, yeah, because it's terrible.
Honestly, I never even watched the show either. But
No. Look, the
first
first season was good. First
Yeah.
season I was actually
I
entertained by.
watched the second one too. I was entertained
Second
with-
season was dope.
Mhm.
I mean, but I think that's the thing. It couldn't keep up with its, connection to the fans.
Okay.
And of course, the story was going differently, but it did get a lot of attention this past third season because they thought that they were discussing about The Rock and the HBK beef with each other, because that character, in a sense, was a different wrestler character.
They had to change the name because I don't think they had the rights for Shawn Michaels.
I don't know, or that they just said, nah, never mind. Just saying.
Because they did have beef.
I mean,
So I don't know.
Yeah.
So my question would be: to this point, is the Rock hype train slowing down?
I think for the moment, yes, because they need to. And what's going on with that whole alleged lawsuit against The Rock?
Right.
I feel like they need to. They need to keep The Rock down as much as they can and keep him quiet for the moment.
Correct.
That's probably what it is. I think that's a good assumption, if you will.
You know why he got canceled? Keith said it best. Because he's not limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun wheeling dealing. That's why he's got canceled.
And you know why he's not? Because he's the pie eating, jabroni beating. I forgot the rest, but you know.
Yeah, that's
you would kill the quote. Okay,
right. Right. That's kind of weird. I don't know, man. He needs to kind of speak up. I think that's probably why he did the Disney live action. I think that's why he's going back to Fast and the Furious.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah, they're going. They're going into that.
I mean, I think at this point he's just doing the Fast and Furious though, just because. I don't know if you saw he came on and he was like, yeah, man, we kind of squished the beef, me and Ben, like we're good now.
You see what I'm saying? Like all that kind of stuff. It feels like, that's where he wants to make it seem like it's on a good track and he has good notations.
Look at that, man. It's like Beetlejuice.
He shows up. He shows up finally.
It's like Beetlejuice.
We'll go back to Keith. You said The Rock sold his soul to Hollywood. Yeah, of course. That's probably why he got fame for a good minute.
Tom then said.
And then
Tom said The Rock is having a horrible week. I believe it is because he did not show up at WrestleMania 39.
I'm not gonna lie to that. I'm gonna actually agree with that perception there. I'm gonna agree with that just because it's like a lot of the fans really wanted him to show up for WrestleMania.
Yeah,
everybody was hyping up for that. And the problem that we had here is that you did give us a glimpse in The Rock, if I'm not mistaken, season 2. They did the whole Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania. Save it for that or whatever. You had the perfect opportunity for Hollywood. Had the perfect opportunity for that, right? And you didn't show up. You didn't do it. So that being said, I don't know, man. That kind of set it up to be worse.
Probably because they're saving it for the city of Brotherly Love, where The Rock actually he has connection to, from what I believe, from what I've heard.
Oh yeah,
I think that's where he first landed. Gotcha. Tom, do you know anything about that?
That makes sense. I don't know. That could be one thing for sure that would be all set up for it. Now that being said, coming soon, everybody. Zelda, everybody. The Link, man, he's gonna make his own show. Universal is nearing a deal to bring Legend of Zelda into a movie.
I want to know who plays him immediately. They better cast that man right.
At this point, at this point, they're kind of dubbing. This is fans thing. Fan casting are dubbing Tom Holland for this.
I was actually going for that.
Tom Holland.
I don't know. Animated though, like
actually,
Mario.
Can you imagine Tom Holland blonde?
But that's the thing. Now, will this be?
I don't know, man.
Now, they didn't say it was gonna be a live action movie. They just said they're trying to make a Legend of Zelda into a movie in general, right?
Okay.
That being said,
you know what?
Would it be animated?
Check it out, right? I see we're going with this.
There, yeah. And then the connections to after that animation. Super Smash Bros. Thank you.
Because now we got an animated Mario.
That's right.
Animated Sonic.
That's right.
We got an animated Link.
Kong.
That's right.
Donkey Kong.
Pokemon.
Yes.
We got Pokemon.
Got Pokemon.
Yes. We got all that.
Now
that. By the way,
go ahead.
3 comments. Firstly, Jesse corrected old man's quote and said he's a pie-eating, trailblazing, eyebrow-raising people's champ, The Rock.
That's right.
Second one, he said Tom said fan rejection.
Yes.
And then lastly, he said he moved to Philadelphia after he got booted off Hawaii.
Ooh.
Or excuse me, correction, Hawaii.
Hey, Tom, go tell that to The Rock. Relax, man. Go tell that to The Rock.
But I mean, let's put it this way. It's just exciting to kind of see that, everyone wants to see a live action type of deal, and it seems like it's going to head that direction, which I feel like would actually be beneficial because it's going to be dope to have Super Smash Bros. Hit the theaters. I think that's gonna be freaking. I feel like that's gonna break the records past Marvel. You've
seen the Mario movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a glimpse of what that would look like when Mario and Donkey Kong went uno.
Right.
So I mean, I wonder if they're gonna have 4 people fighting in the arena at the same time, or how is this gonna play out?
I don't know.
Or are we looking at a John Wick Mario movie? Style?
It could.
It could be tournament wise.
Yeah, it could be.
Tournament-wise, yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Tournament wise.
Right.
Like one-on-one type of thing.
Or eventually down the road, before you realize it, for all the Fast and Furious movies, why the hell not? Let's get a Mario Kart movie up in this mother sucker.
Thank you. And that too. I mean, like, I haven't seen the Super Mario movie just yet. All right, it's on Vudu, so I'm waiting to rent it and then watch it, of course, with the fam and everything like that. Maybe have a family night, movie night type of deal.
It's funny,
and I want to see.
like it.
I want to see it, man. Especially the Mario Kart section. I think that's what crazy about that movie. That it gave you glimpses and pieces of Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, and then the actual Super Mario moving forward and stuff like that. Right? That is going to be interesting to say the least.
You know, say that they're going to have Chris Pratt playing Mario. So they.
Oh no, not that one. Oh yeah, we'll see about that for sure.
I wonder if keeping it going.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do a Mario Kart movie. I wonder if they'll find a way to bring Vin Diesel into it.
Just for him to say family.
Yeah,
family.
This is about family.
You guys got a race for family.
Family. Now that being said, though, keep it on the movies part. Hocus Pocus 3, obviously in the works. Everybody, they're bringing back the original cast because I haven't seen the second one yet. But obviously, it did well for Disney, I guess, for them to invest into a third film.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think that or they just they're running out of movies.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Keith corrected me. He's saying Chris Pratt's going to play Zelda.
No, not a live action, Keith. No way. It can't be a live action. I don't hope not, at least, because that'll be like weird.
Hey man, you know what? Mel Gibson is the man of 1,000 voices, so Chris Pratt's going to be the man of one voice, but many characters.
It could be. No, yeah, could be definitely for sure. Now, I don't know. Speaking on that though, I don't know if you guys seen the official trailer of Expendables 4 coming out. Kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. A different direction, a different, where it's going to go with it, right?
I think they're trying to get rid of all the old guys that were part of it.
All the action hero heads.
Yeah,
all the attitudes.
And now you're going to get the new era of the new breed of action. But,
it could.
If you were to do that, you would need a new major face of today's action-packed heroes to be the new Expendables. You would probably get 50 Cent's good, but I mean, I need somebody who could lead a movie. I would want somebody like either Idris Elba or Chris Hemsworth.
We're talking about it. We're talking about it. Yeah. Yep. 6 out of 10. That's fine.
He has to say that in the movie.
Pretty much. I'm pretty sure he needs to say that.
Just at the beginning.
G-Unit.
And I think at this point, I don't know how I feel about it with 50 Cent in the movie and stuff like that. I feel like
Megan Fox.
I think Megan Fox needs to be. I don't see. That's the thing that throws me.
Why is she making a comeback?
Why is she even in Expendables? Why is she perceived as an action hero type of girl? Just because she made Transformers?
Absolutely.
Because she ran off those buildings and did some stuff.
She washed Michael Bay's car to get that part. So best believe she's action packed all the way.
I think she did a lot more than wash his car. But that's just being said. That's just allegedly. That's allegedly I put out there. But that being said, it's like really.
What happened when
I don't have to.
Why are you still in wrestling, John? We already went ahead of it, man.
We're past that.
Tom is always. He's like you, man. He brings out everything that's wrestling. It's like one big perspective.
Oh, guys, the new blood. Oh yeah, that actually makes sense. He kind of he get it in this whole terminology. Oh man, okay.
I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and no movies are good anymore. Hollywood is trash.
No movies at all.
Some. I think some. I think those. I think we gotta wait for Legend of the White Dragon to come out and be like, all right, bet. Let's see what they got now. Let's see what's happening there. But
I don't know. It's something.
It's otherwise it's something right now. Before I didn't make a little thing about it, but TMNT, Mutant Mayhem, somehow this is what hit the news. Everybody, they're working out a series for Paramount Plus. It looks like, and it's going to take place after the movie is released. Right?
When is the movie getting released?
And sometime this year. I forgot the movie release date, but it's going to come out sometime this year.
Why are you sounding like Stewie?
Because I'm not too sure. I don't know where I'm going with this. That's all.
All I need you to start saying is,
because I'm looking at this guy and I'm trying to maybe for him to chime in.
And the mouse. And the cheese.
Like that.
Yeah, obviously you don't. No, you're right. I should not have any faith in all that. I didn't know when the Flash was
coming out. I got the thing, the invitation. I went to watch it.
So definitely not have faith in that. Never mind.
And I was surprised that Warner Brothers sent me an invitation. It took me to buy stock from you for you to send me an invite.
Who are you
for me to watch your movie all the way in freaking Chicago, Warner Brothers. Remember that. I went all the way to Chicago to watch your movie for free. Thank you very much. And no celebrities, nothing. You sent me on the reject section of a movie.
Hold on, exactly where did you sit at? Did you sit where your neck was like this?
I know. I
Oh,
said
God,
I
no.
had pretty good seats. But
So then why the hell is that the reject section?
I'm
Hold on, wait a
saying,
second. Let's talk about this. Why is that the reject section?
Because he's trying to kind of put in the reject rundown slogan.
No, it's
I
because
can
what
see-
he's trying to do is he's trying to like go on a rant, and it just failed completely
Not
with that
really,
question. I just
because-
asked.
you get
Yeah.
all the good people. You get them, you know. I have a page. I have a radio show. You could have given me tickets to the actual thing where I could have met Michael freaking Keaton, but no, you put me here where I met Jabroni, the security guard.
All right, I'm done. Let's
Okay.
go.
On to the next one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Paramount Plus is not doing well financially.
I haven't heard anything.
No, I thought
Depends
they're doing
because
pretty
I
good.
think they still got more of those shows from
I don't know.
that cowboy show.
I wouldn't have to say so.
Yellowstone?
I mean, Yellowstone, they still got that. I mean, they got what's it called, Family Vacation for Jersey Shore, which
Turtles.
is,
And they got
which
movies.
is a big
They
hit.
got a lot of
Turtles
movies.
coming out.
They got a lot of movies that are premiering.
What's
on
it called?
just Paramount
Jackass.
Plus.
Jackass 4, I think, came out.
Five
They did
is
it
coming
I
out,
think
too.
2 years ago.
They also have, don't forget all the soccer stuff.
All the soccer
Yeah,
stuff. So
Paramount
Paramount
Plus
Plus
is-
may
it's
not
okay.
be financially bad. I think they just want more attention. They're trying to be a
Yeah.
one up.
I would
For
say
them.
that. I
I
would see
just
they're
feel that
trying to.
at this point, it's not doing what people thought it was going to do.
I think
I
not
think
just
this,
that, but
the streaming services in
that's what I
general.
was gonna say. They had their own streaming service now,
Right.
And-
so they had to add more content for people to buy in.
Exactly. And there's so many. It's like you not the problem with all these streaming services, like who can one up each other. But
yeah.
the investments they put into it with the quality of movies and shows, I don't know if they can keep up with this pace.
Mhm.
What everyone wanted to keep them because
Because
You
we live in a
can't-
microwave society.
exactly you can't sit here and be like one person is gonna have all freaking streaming channels. I definitely don't. I don't. I have the main ones at this point right now. And it's kind of weird to say, but I got Netflix. I got access to Disney, which is the bundle, to Hulu, to ESPN Plus. Okay. Yeah. They're not talking about pricing. Okay. We're not going to discuss that at SG3 about pricing. But, there, obviously,
I gotta get mad at me for it.
YouTube.
It's not my fault.
YouTube is free. So it's like you can watch whatever you want to watch. Right.
Yeah.
And then there's
Video.
other streaming channels that you
Peacock,
could, you know,
HBO Max.
right?
There's
And I'm
no
looking
Max.
at you for that one, Zach the Man. There's other streaming services that you can use. That
Yo, what up, Andrew? That's what up, Andrew?
He says, "Hey, guys."
Andrew. Love you, man.
Jesse just said, "Yo, is not gonna be joining the new in the cast of the expandable."
he's
movie.
probably the end credit. He might be the end credit, but let's see. They have some good
That's a
science
good
fiction.
science fiction in there.
Oh,
They do.
Paramount Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they do.
That's
Don't
true.
forget, Netflix has Jurassic
Shark Week
Station-
is on. Oh, it's on Hulu though, right?
No, it's on. It's on
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but if
that's
money
fine. No,
isn't
I'm bad.
there, then you can't make any. That's facts.
You know what? Though you could also say that about Netflix because that's how they kind of did Bird Box.
You can
If
also
think
say
about
Disney,
it-
to be honest, because if
Oh,
I'm mistaken,
yeah.
this is what you said last time why they hired the new CEO or whatever dude, right? They kind of replaced with the old one because they were losing money. There's been a lot of budget cuts. There's been a lot of changes in
Well,
the financial part of
The
things.
guy was
So-
charging too much, even at the parks itself. Like people are getting tired that Disney parks were overpriced,
Mhm.
hotels were overpriced.
freaking sure
So-
was like $12, man.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
so they brought back the guy who made Disney where it's at now.
Gotcha.
They got rid of the old guy because the old guy was like ruining them and bankrupting them again.
Okay.
Me and my boss were literally just
I got
talking
you.
about this. That Disney World just opened up a restaurant that's like outer space theme, not necessarily
Speaking
Star
of
Wars
science stuff. Speaking of science.
Yeah, speaking of science stuff, but not-
Disney Plus does have good science things. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I want my kids to be watching all the time.
that's true too. Yeah,
They
yeah,
fall
their
asleep
their
with all
National
that.
Geographic stuff,
Discovery
yeah.
Channel, National
Yeah,
Geographic, they fall
All
asleep to
of
that all the
stuff is
time.
really it's really dope, man. It's good
Yep.
stuff to watch. But the restaurant in Disney
Mhm.
is strictly spaced and like it's space themed,
Oh,
and like just to sit at the table though was literally like a couple thousand.
damn.
And it's and then you get
That's
you
ridiculous.
technically get a room, but it's only two night stays. Only 2 night stays.
Hold
So-
on,
so
wait a
it's-
minute. Let me ask you though.
Yeah.
For that much money, can you float?
Straight up, bro. If you cannot float, I ain't giving you that much money.
Nah,
I'm
you're
saying at the All-Star Resort to
You're
have my fun.
you're not floating, but it's like
That's funny.
the experience, the extravagant, the
for a
drinks,
small
the
picture,
food.
you
Yeah.
can you
small
can buy a
price.
fire stick. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
fire
right.
stick.
We're not going to continue with the rest of that comment.
You're irritating,
Yes,
Jesse. That's
look at the comment.
irritating.
Now that being said, though, going into the video games, everybody, those who like to play Madden, like I do,
Like I do.
like you do,
I
like
haven't played the
never mind, forget it. I stopped
I
there.
actually want to get
All right,
back on
I stopped
24.
there. Don't forget about that. 2 out of 4. That's fine.
Yeah.
Bills quarterback Josh Allen is officially on the cover of Madden 24. That being said, we all know the curse of Madden. Is he up for the curse? But here's my thing. Since your guy Patrick Mahomes has been on the cover of Madden, he really did not have curses at all.
He got a scare. One.
He did get a scare.
He got injured pretty bad.
He could.
He still had a ball in his ear,
but he balled out, right? He still won a championship, one of the Madden covers, right? I think his first year he had the Madden cover.
No, the first year when he went,
helped.
I think he lost that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one he lost.
And then the one with Tom Brady, the duel.
That's the one he got eliminated against. I think that was against the Bengals.
Gotcha. So maybe the curse still lives.
But I mean, no. The curse. So the curse is that the player gets hurt.
Right.
Yeah,
starting from Dante Culpepper, right?
Though. Yeah, hurt. I
Yeah,
thought it was
we had
the person gets hurt because look, you had
Alexander,
Troy Polamalu, you had
Sean Alexander,
Larry Fitzgerald, Sean Alexander, Peyton Hill.
That's right.
You
had
Ray
Lewis.
You had
Peyton Hillis, the running back from freaking the Browns. He's a nobody now.
Man, poor guy, man, and that was a fun game to play.
Not gonna lie, his freaking cover year that year. I don't know what cover year that was, but
12.
that cover 12 was freaking awesome. That gameplay was dope, and for him to be on running back, he was my favorite running back that year to be having on my team. I had to playing on the season mode for the franchise mode. I literally had to give up a first pick. I think I had to give up Urlacher in order for me to actually get a trade for him on my team.
2012, it makes sense.
It was there. He was there.
I like the fact you create your own team, have your own stadium, and even put that team in
the
replace one and all that stuff.
Exactly. I would love to do that now. That'd be one feature they need to do.
That's one thing that they had in Madden 12.
Yeah. Really? Yeah.
By the way, though, hold on. Did y'all hear about the conspiracy about that cover?
No.
Well, supposedly people are starting to pick the cover apart and saying that if you zoom in on go back. On the mouth part, they're saying on some pictures the person didn't actually put like the full mouth cover on the helmet.
Really?
For Josh Allen, yeah. I don't that one. It looks like it, but there's like you look at the bottom one. I think it's like a bottom one that he's supposed to have, and like it goes on the half of it, and the other half is like cut off.
Oh,
so it's like a lot of people are talking trash about the cover already.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I can see what you mean by this little white line here by the bar by the mouth. It's supposed to connect right here.
Yeah.
And then somehow this looks like they added that piece in there, like digitally. Yeah. Well, man, you guys got a lot of work to do digitally because you guys suck.
Hold on. Did you all ever see the one where they showed Christian McCaffrey?
No.
Oh, listen, man. I'm sorry if I'm about to offend anybody with my comment, but it literally happened. So Madden came out and was trying to show, I think it was 19, 20, or 21. And they were showing like the graphics of Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
They portrayed him as African American. And they said literally Christian McCaffrey. And they put like the hand warmer on the front. And Christian McCaffrey, being a good sport, he comments and says, "Guys, you got it wrong. My hand warmer goes in the back."
Oh, come on. No, let's go.
At least he tried to nip it in the butt
before anything. Now, I don't have a little post for this one, but I think old man likes it because he's that old. Bewitched and the Partridge Family is being rebooted as an animated series.
Why?
I'm pretty sure you'll be excited for that.
Partridge and the Pear Tree.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't never seen the Partridge Family.
No,
not too familiar with that
Bewitched, I only knew him because the girl that played the witch was pretty cute.
Yeah.
Other than that, I never watched the show.
Yeah, I watched the show.
I watched the movie because of Nicole Kidman.
What do you say? Let me get away.
Zach, let me get a 360 on that.
Do you mean like you want to do one of these?
No. Let's read that bottom one. Let's keep that up for a few minutes. Yeah, let's do that one up there. Now, there's a crazy announcement this on SmackDown, everybody, this past Friday, and it debuted a new title belt. WWE debuts new women's WWE Women's Championship.
Time out.
I don't know how I feel about that. But go ahead, Zach. I'm gonna let you start with that.
Is that the belt?
Right there. That's the new belt.
That's with her on the side.
No, like that. No,
okay.
I just put that picture like excited.
Wait. No.
Okay. No. I put that there because how do you feel about it? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. That's her face. She was excited, and then after that we get Charlotte Flair on there. But again, the reveal to that for the women's. What? Like why?
Wait, I know the right answer for this.
Hi.
Equality.
Oh, equality. I like it. I like it.
I got you.
I like it. I like that, Zach the Bag. Good one.
You like that.
Good one.
But
That was good. That is good. Equality.
Now, this belt is now the woman's belt.
Yes.
But the woman's SmackDown one only.
Oh, it is
Don't
also it's only
forget.
SmackDown?
Yeah.
Don't forget, Rhea still has hers.
And that's what I was gonna say. Are they gonna change the name for Rhea's belt now? It's gonna be the women's world championship.
I have no idea. All I just know is that so many people were destroying this belt on Instagram.
I did see some things.
You don't want to know why? It's
I did
because
see things on Twitter too. I did see,
and I feel like it's just because it feels basic. It feels like it's just a redo of what's been going on, right?
it does resemble the new one that they just. Revealed.
But I didn't even think about that part. Not gonna lie, I just thought of it more as like, oh, okay, that looks trash. Where's the design? Where's the effort? Where's the what's the
hold on?
what's Schnick of a small or the
the
feng
funny
shui.
part,
The
the funny part about it though,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you out. When Roman showed his, you're like, bro, that's a nice belt. So I'm like,
So yes,
yeah.
so hey, it does put out there.
does resemble the one that they just put out.
So
Exactly.
hold on, wait. I have to ask the question though. Why do you like Roman's belt but not this one? What's the difference?
Again, maybe it's not a woman thing.
Let me make one thing clear.
Equality is not in
It's the
this
same
group.
thing, but with the white strap.
With the white strap. That's true.
It's
I
the
did,
same
yeah. I
thing as
noticed the white
Roman.
strap though.
And I did say I wanted a white strap.
Yeah,
You're right
so
about it.
that's what you get if you put Roman's belt. It's the same thing as Roman's, just a white strap.
That's why I'm
So,
saying
wait,
equality
hold
because it looks
Again.
Back to the original question that was asked on this table that has not been answered.
Yeah.
You like Roman's, but not this one, and
That's
this is
true.
technically everything you wanted.
That is true.
Why?
Not just
Makes
him. It's a lot of fans that wanted that on the Roman belt. So all the fans must be a lot of guys that are complaining about this belt.
Good point.
If you can make a better belt for her,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be happy with what the hell Roman got, this is exactly what you're looking at. Is
Right.
what Roman would have had with the white belt.
There's a reason why I'm asking the same question that has
No,
not been
that's
answered
true.
on this very show and on this very
That's
table.
what speaking about it. Like I can't answer that. You guys are on point. You guys
I
are
got
actually
you.
really
That's
right about
what
it
it
because
is.
it's like it's the equality part. It's the fact of making it equal between the women and the men title belts. And it's the vision of like there's no one's better in that sense. It's just the championship itself, right?
Yes, it
needs to have some type of high standard. This is where you want to reach. This is what you need to have.
Okay.
So
wait,
I like it.
one more time.
I like it.
Because all you gave me was a political runaround.
I said I don't know. No, I can't give you an
Okay,
answer.
cool.
I don't know. That's what I'm
all I
saying.
needed to
Yeah, I
think.
don't know. You're right about that.
And then
though.
to add on the subject, though, yes, if you ask someone that doesn't watch wrestling on a day-to-day basis,
There
though,
you go.
if you represent this belt and put it right next to the new one that
Right.
was just posted for
Yes.
the men's,
Yes,
it does look the exact same.
it looks exactly.
And I think that's the point of
Yeah,
it,
can
though,
you
is
get
they
a
want
picture of
to.
the Roman Reigns one?
No,
No, okay.
Basically, I'm gonna say it like this. Somebody posted on there that said
Yep.
WWE's title creative team
Mhm.
is the laziest, literally in
Oh.
capital letters, the laziest team, because all they said was, we're gonna do this for all belts,
Yeah.
slap them on, and have everyone just be happy.
Gotcha.
But don't every
weird.
boxing belt almost look the same?
No.
Or like WBO?
So WBC has his belt. WBO is different.
No, that's
the
what I'm saying. Like
ring-
all
in-ring-
WBC, don't they all look the same?
They're all the same, really.
again, it's
They're all
all
the
the
same.
What about
Green.
UFC? Doesn't all UFC belts look the
They
same?
look the exact same.
They're all the same.
So why are we fucking complaining about WWE belts when we are okay with the women's belts in UFC looking the same, men's belt looking the same in
Hold
UFC?
on.
Yeah,
Whoa,
No, I'm just saying.
No,
I'm not
hold on,
touching-
wait. I'm gonna tell you, I was not okay with the new belt that they came out with UFC. I even called that the ugliest belt I've ever seen in
I
my
did
life.
too. I like the
moment that they
original.
revealed
I
it.
like the original one better.
I'm saying, how is everybody okay with men and women in those other sports having the same belt everywhere? But we
I think-
complain about them doing the same thing here. And we're
I guess
saying it's lazy.
because-
I think at
here's
this
the-
point it's because it's the different what we've seen and what we grew up with wrestling. Each belt had a different look to
That's
it.
what I was gonna
They're
say.
not
too.
all the
As
same.
As
The
a
division
viewer,
was
I
different.
think growing up, the best part of the different belts was seeing the
design.
the design and the creativity
The
behind
difference
the creation.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
the
what I
difference
think it
between
is.
the wrestler
The
that's coming
Intercontinental
up.
was like a
Yeah,
global thing.
exactly.
The USA was the American flag. The hardcore was like put together with trash.
Yeah.
The
the
heavyweight-
European had
was
one and stuff
different.
like
The
that.
heavyweight was like even different. Like we
Yes.
liked. I think that was the coolest
So-
part. Of the
Exactly.
belts,
I think
you
at
know?
this point,
Exactly.
the main reason why people are complaining because you're taking that away from us as
Yeah.
fans. You're
Yeah.
taking that away. You're taking away like the look of the woman's belt is badass because
Correct.
it's blue or because it has the word divas on it the way it used to.
Right.
Well, we
Divas,
got rid
yeah,
of divas because we want to.
We wanted
Yeah,
to make
Well, what I'm saying,
equality.
But what I'm saying though is,
I like that. I like that word. I like that word.
What I'm saying though now is like that's why people are complaining because it's like the one thing that we look forward to every single time in WWE was the uniqueness of these belts.
Exactly.
So because I mean, UFC, we're used to it. We're used to
Correct.
UFC. We're used to boxing. We're
Facts.
used to all those having the same belt. When it came to WWE, to AEW, all those companies,
why they were so hyped up is
have
because
all different ones. So it's like when you finally
diversity.
get the same thing, basically copy paste. It's like, where's the excitement at now?
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like
you're fighting for the same belt, but it's just a different color now.
We got to move on, but that's good points. Good points. You guys are actually right there. As always, though, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Booksy.com, or on the Booksy app. You'll find Dynasty Barbershop. You'll find Alex Garcia as well as the other barber that's there, Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Got my little lineup this past week. Got the kids all nice and crewed up, really good.
Okay.
You know, I'm keeping my long hair. Okay, so I gotta get it lined up. All right, back up, relax.
The barber recently, he demolished my little brother.
They not demolished, whatever. All right, the little bro decided to get a haircut, and he was like, "I want it short." He's like, "All right, you want it short?"
Hey,
and then all of a sudden,
get what you asked for.
And all of a sudden, all of a sudden, he was like, "Hey man, what's my hair?" He's like, "What do you mean? You asked for it short." So that's why he stopped cutting it shorter and said, "We'll just leave it like this."
You get what you asked for.
Yeah, exactly. So much. You know, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it over there, Alex Garcia, man. It's pretty nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Now, that being said, everybody, I think everybody was watching UFC 289, or at least watching the highlights afterwards, if not this morning when they woke up.
Man, I was watching that thing live.
That Amanda Nunes retired, okay? Amanda Nunes did retain her title by the UFC 289. She did retain. That's congratulations there. Congratulations for you, Amanda Nunes. Fantastic. You're a great father. Great fighter. Sorry.
Is that what you want them to say to you?
No. It's just more because she has a kid. She has a kid.
It's days of the fascia coming up.
The fascia. Fascia. Can you hear me? That being said, she did great. She demolished. I don't know. It was maybe a wash fight, but Adana, she tried to hold up, but she got demolished.
Let me step in. Look, I watched this fight from round 1 to round 5 by decision. She dog walked her from each corner of the octagon, if you will. If you will. I'm sorry. I mean, the opponent, I was actually going for Adana. Okay, yeah. Adana. I've seen her actually.
Mexican
I've seen her a couple fights, and I was like, I thought it was gonna be a really good head-to-head fight.
I thought so too.
Amanda was not playing with this girl. It was a statement from the opening punch. Amanda's stance, I analyzed the whole damn fight. Amanda's stance was covered like this, which is how she usually fights. And if you can't see visually, she puts both hands in front of her face. And she definitely the whole fight is like that. She lacked the throw punches. She didn't connect. Amanda doubled her in each round, throwing jabs alone. She was dog walking her. She and the
heavy overhands were crazy.
Yes, overhands, underhands. Literally at one point, what's her name? Adana literally was throwing uppercuts like this. She was just like standing there, like they weren't even connecting to Nunes. She was just throwing it in the air. Like
so it did it look like Magic Johnson when he was throwing that invisible
press? It literally was like but this part was just like
she said, Hadouken.
She literally was like, and she said, "Oh wait, she's all over there." Like, bro, what? So yes. With that being said, I think Nunes went out with the bang.
Now, my question would be: is it the fans? Is it sour taste in the mouth just because we didn't get the trilogy we wanted? Because I think that's probably why I wasn't really interested in this fight in a sense, because it didn't have the trilogy. Now, I give you props to Amanda Nunes as a great fighter, but the trilogy is what excited me because it's like, holy crap, you fought somebody that beat you. And who hasn't beat you in the last, 10 years, maybe? I think 5 years that she's been dominant. Yeah. Last 10 fights in a sense, because last 10 fights, she's won. Yeah. So in the last 10 fights, Pena's the only girl that beated you. And this would be your final step away.
I just think the sour taste came from you won and walked away.
Yeah, that's probably And
now it's like there's always going to be that what if factor.
Yeah,
and I mean I get why she did it. She's a great fan of the great Anderson Silva.
That's right. Explain that part.
She is a fan of the great Anderson Silva, of the Hall of Famer Anderson Silva, Spider Silva. Please put respect on his name.
Respect on that name.
Hashtag Spider.
Yes.
And I feel like at this point, what she did was, look, I'm basically ending where he started.
Yeah.
So this is my respect to him, to my country.
Yeah.
Because not just a fighter, is my country as well.
Yep.
And at this point, what you guys don't understand is that it's it's my career. I've done it all.
Yeah,
I've done it, and that's why she took out both belts, pointing like, who can do this
exactly? That's what
can do it for as long as I've done it.
There you go.
Nobody.
And
that's why she cut it and said, "I'm not."
Yeah.
And I agree. I mean, for her to retire right now, it's good because look at the name she has on her plate. Rousey, Cyborg,
Shevchenko.
Destroyed the
Tate. Yes.
A lot. Like the list goes on.
Literally, all the dominant women, Holmes, all the dominant women that were on there, she beat.
And last night after she announced the retirement, all those names came up again because now it's like, look, the top dog is gone.
Yes.
All of these opportunities are open now.
Yeah, it's an open challenge.
That's what was interesting about it, is because it's like, look,
a tournament out of it.
Yeah, that's what happens now, is because now both
at this point what they're gonna do is 1 and 2. Just first,
top two. And even then,
even then though, it still opens up to now all these people. It's like the top dog is gone. Now she's sitting at home eating popcorn and like, look, all of y'all fight for what I've already had, done, surpassed, succeeded.
Exactly.
Y'all try it out. And she literally called out all of her native people. She goes, look, if you're from Brazil and you haven't gotten a belt yet, step it up. Right. She said that. She said, all the ladies, step it up and come get it. So she called them out.
I mean, if you honestly, for women wise, go.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Now is now's a chance, ladies. Equality.
Yes, equality. Equality. Now that being said, though, Oliveira beat Darish in the first round, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 minutes and 10 seconds into it. He earned himself a title shot at the what's it called, Khabib's guy that won the title belt for that division.
They did say they're running back.
He's running back.
It's Habib.
Holy moly donut shop. Holy moly donut shop. Anyways, SG3, Dalvin Cook, NFL, real quick. Give us the
Dalvin Cook got released by the Minnesota Vikings on Friday. G Money.
Actually, he gone. G Money. He gone. G Money.
He gone.
Actually, what's funny though is that a lot of people are trying to like say, "Hey, come to my team." Hold on, before we just comment. He's saying all NFL fans come to our team. Dalvin Cook tweeted a cryptic picture on Friday where he's leaving.
Where's he going?
Sun Life Stadium in Miami.
What?
Where he was taking off his pads. In the background, Sun Life Stadium in Miami.
It's in the Miami
Dolphins.
Yeah, Miami Dolphins. That's Sun Life Stadium.
Okay.
So we got
people were saying they asked the coach. So is it true?
Look, Miami is a question mark because you can't keep a healthy Tua. So
it don't matter.
Who's the quarterback in the
It don't matter. What are you gonna stop?
They got.
If you don't have a quarterback, if you don't have a proper quarterback to give it to your hands, you can't last so long. You can't tell me that a Rex Grossman could do very well.
Because Trent Dilfer is a Hall of Famer, right?
But
hold on, wait a minute.
Is Trent Dilfer a Hall of Famer?
Because Trent Dilfer is a Hall of Famer, right?
Is he?
Because you know the name Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, but because the Ravens, the defense himself carried him. The defense, not the offense in the sense.
At this point, have you not seen all the signings that Miami has done this offseason?
I don't know.
They have beefed that secondary up. They beefed that offense. They went on a signing spree.
Oh, okay.
They're building a little squad there.
They went on a signing spree. At this point right now, Aaron Rodgers went to the wrong division.
Y'all watch Dalvin Cook go to Dallas?
Dallas.
Dalvin Cook ain't gonna go to Dallas.
That's what he said. That's what
Dalvin Cook ain't gonna go to Dallas.
It's Jesse.
At this point, Dalvin Cook wants to get paid, homie.
That's facts.
Anyways, and he said, "I have a question. Would y'all be mad if you was a customer, as a customer, were asked to deposit 10 up front by your barber for a cut in case y'all don't show up?"
Boy, show up to the appointment, Jesse. That's all you gotta do.
At this point, you know what though? He has a point.
Yeah,
I'll give him that because at this point, it's like, if you don't show up, your barber could have had somebody come in.
Thank you.
Into that time.
It's not a roll.
Like someone who's gonna show up. Because I mean, nowadays, honestly, how many times have we been in the barbershop and seen a random walk in and say, "Hey man, do you have time right now?"
Yes, exactly. All the time. I'll be sitting in a chair like I've seen twice. Two people.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of them people though. I'm one of them people. I'll come in like, what happened to walk-ins? You know what I'm saying? I thought I could just walk in and sit down and we could talk about a haircut, but times have changed. So
exactly,
it's all appointment now, bro. That's the thing.
That's true.
That's why?
It's all on Booksy. You got to book an app. You got to book an appointment.
I mean, to say the show's sake, we all on Booksies now. I get it.
Exactly. All right, moving on to NBA Finals, everybody, because we got to discuss, man. What's the recap so far? Devin? What's called? Denver Nuggets.
What the recap is the Lakers aren't in it.
3-1.
3-1.
3-1, man. I don't know. Could this be a gentleman's sweep? Could this be the end of Miami? Are they tired out?
Yeah,
I mean,
they
go
are.
back to Denver tomorrow, if I'm mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, can Miami win?
Even
Yes,
if they win,
they won.
Even if they're right, even if they win, let's go down that path. They
Yes.
win, right? They have to go.
They got to go to Denver.
They got to come back to Miami.
Then go back to Miami.
Win again.
Yes.
Then they got to go back
To Denver.
and
then
win again.
Win Game 7.
Listen,
you-
dude, I'm gonna tell you, in Game 3, Jamie looked cooked.
Yeah.
He looks same as the freaking bubble year.
And we're talking about
Gassed
a
out.
man, not even, it's a little bit worse than the bubble year because
Yes.
we're talking about a man that came from the almost not going to the playoffs.
That's true.
in a play-in tournament.
Yes.
Who beat our fellow Bulls
Facts.
to get there.
Yes.
RIP. RIP the season.
That's right.
right.
That's
So they beat our fellow Bulls to get there. And then Jimmy's beat some of the top-notch teams to get where he's at. My man you got to think he's coming off of a Game 7 series against one of the top dogs in the league.
Yeah,
The
this team
Boston
is
Celtics.
this team is crazy elite.
I'm gonna just say right now, I said it before and I'll say it again. I said it when they were going up, when it was Boston, Miami. I said, if they go 7 games
Mhm.
after Denver swept the Lakers,
Yep.
Yeah.
whoever goes up, they're gonna have issues.
Yep.
They're gonna have problems
It's
because
facts.
this is a well-rested Joker.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's
And
roasted
that man
team,
has
man.
balled out
You
every single game he's played.
Nah,
You
put some
got
respect
Gordon.
on his name,
you
bro.
got Gordon wanted. You got Gordon wanted winning the championship. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Nah,
I'm all right.
why
Nah,
you not gonna give Joker his props, man?
I'm
Come
all right.
on.
Murray's
Put
been
some
carrying
respect
him.
on his
Murray's been carrying him.
What?
Murray's been carrying him. Murray's been carrying him. But I mean, at this point, I'm sorry. When Murray did not ball out, they lost, right? Am I right?
No, it's the same guy that said.
Am I right?
Lowry is carrying the Miami, right?
I never said that.
No, you didn't say that.
No,
bro.
I did not say that. I did not say that,
Kyrie
period.
carried the Raptors.
Oh,
Yes.
so-
There we go.
yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, wait.
Yes.
Same
You're
guy,
right.
though. Same guy.
Okay.
Same guy.
Okay.
I agree with that one. That one I
Pinky up, baby.
That one I hold that was okay.
Pinky up, baby.
But listen, let's say
Okay.
put it that way. But Joker won that. What's it called? Was game 3 that they fought, right?
Mhm.
Right. In order to be 1-1.
No,
Good two.
they won. They won
We
the
saw
first
game
game.
2. We
Nuggets
saw game 2.
1-1.
Oh,
When Miami won.
That was game
So that being said, Jokic did get the 40. Murray did not get any point, barely 10, if
they
I'm not
lost,
mistaken, and they lost, right?
Mhm.
Jokic still won 40, and they've been 0-5 every time Jokic gets that high, actually does anything.
So who's carrying him?
Murray, thank you very much. If
Hold on,
Murray
wait.
don't ball out, do the Nuggets win?
So wait, hold on. So when Jokic went,
If Murray don't
hold
ball
on,
out,
30,
do the Nuggets
31,
win?
30.
No, there's a way to rephrase the question he's asking. If Murray shoots good percentage from the field,
If
do
Murray
they win?
gets
hold on,
do
wait,
they-
wait, we did it the wrong way.
Oh yeah, do they
Oh,
win?
my
If
bad.
he shoots good percentage, because Joker's gonna hit 40 no matter what, make or break.
that's true.
But if Murray's percentage is good, do they win? I see where
I
you're
don't know,
coming
man.
from.
Can
I
we
see
get a
where you're
hold
coming from, Tony the Kid.
Yeah.
I see
Can
where
we
you're
get a
coming
hold
from.
that? Can we get a
Yeah,
hold that?
I see
All
where
right,
you're
cool.
coming from. But my thing, my biggest thing with Murray is though he's a spotty ass motherfucker. For the
Hey,
Nuggets. He is.
Jokic rolled his ankle last game. Just FYI, you guys saw that
He
though,
did,
right?
did he?
Yeah, he did. Roll his right ankle. So we
But
gotta
yeah,
be
he's
mindful.
Playing, though,
I'm
no?
just
But
saying.
hold on, wait. And the third, if you think about it, he basically sat out for a
He did.
whole quarter, and they still won.
I mean, yeah, no, they should be good.
We'll see.
Jimmy had the same situation. Remember when he rolled this, and
That's
the
true.
thing about the finals is they got 2 days in between.
Hold on,
All
wait,
I gotta
at
say
this
is,
point-
Jimmy, you better pull out. You
Nah,
better pull a rabbit out your ass. Just saying, man. You
If you're
gotta
gonna come back, bro,
Yep.
now
Listen,
is the time to do it.
I don't.
bro.
No,
Yes.
I don't
think
see
so.
it either, but
All right,
if
let's
it was
get-
a Cinderella story,
Let's dive into
you
the
gotta
next.
do it right now.
That's true. Let's
Hold on,
dive into the
wait,
next
Jesse
question.
said a couple things. So we gotta.
Oh, why, man? Don't
He
forget
said
that guy.
the spicy nuggets are gonna take it.
Yeah, well, I put that up there
He
already.
said-
I said that already.
and-
Yeah.
And now the name gonna be a Heat next year. He about to leave Portland.
Leave Port- Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll talk about
Heat?
that. We're gonna discuss that in a minute.
Damn,
We'll talk about
okay.
that in a minute. Yeah, home
Already put his
focus.
home up sale in
That's true.
Portland.
Now that being said, for the Boston Celtics, do you guys think they're gonna make any changes this coming up summer?
The Celtics?
Yes. Because we gotta dive into the few teams that missed the playoffs, okay? Because we have
No, we don't.
Celtics at this point. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Celtics. That being said, do they make any changes? Do they make any
On that
changes?
West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
Do they make any changes this summer?
Celtics. I think.
Will they
I-
add or
I think they're gonna
Take away.
get rid of. When I say the big three, and I don't mention how Al Horford in that. I don't. Al. I mean, he's a good teammate. I don't think
You
he's
know what?
going nowhere though. I say out of the big three, they're gonna get rid of either Marcus or Jason or Jaylen Brown. Sadly, one of them. I don't
think
think.
Brown is the one?
I'm gonna
that-
tell
yeah.
you. You know what? I don't think Boston's gonna get rid of anybody. Here's why.
Oh, okay.
Boston was fighting a lot of demons on the outside that came in.
Okay.
And this is a Boston team that, even though all them demons were outside, still got as far as it did and still came back and still took them to Game 7.
But
so now imagine a Boston team when everyone else is quiet and they're just balling out.
But SG3, you got to understand, this is the second year that they balled out this hard and had nothing to show for it.
Not even a second year. They've been in this position the last 4 or 5 years.
But Jalen hasn't done what he's been doing, dude. Jalen is finally picking up.
But even then, like their communication between Jalen and Tatum, it's like you want to know who's going to be that it guy to push the envelope. It's like they can't decide who's the it guy.
And it's like out of those three,
they're the same. They're the same person.
It comes on three of them because Marcus comes from the whole. He was defensive player of
the
year.
Exactly. He's our.
So he's a top three. He's gonna be, but it's like he's still spotty. Jalen's spotty and Jason's spotty. You can't have three spotty bigs. Al Horford, I'll give him kudos. He can perform. He can, and he has off days. Though the dude's an old cat. He's not young.
Al Horford reminds me of a polished Carlos Boozer. Let's put it that way. Just saying.
Better than Boozer. I think he's better than Boozer.
You know who I think? I think that one guy that has a hairline like Stephen A. Smith, white, very white.
Oh,
he's a polished Carlos Boozer. Because when I saw him score that dunk, when I saw that face, I'm like, oh, that's a Carlos Boozer.
Yeah, and then you feel like he sent it all to Game 7 too. So it's like, I guess, dude. I guess.
Because I mean, notice they didn't trust him to take the final shot.
Exactly. So, but they're gonna get rid of one of the big.
Well, Jesse thinks Brown's gonna be traded.
Could be. I think Brown's gonna be traded because Brown has 2 years left. One of the two. He has 2 years left. So in order to get something back out of that, they gotta let him go.
Maybe they might even run it back one more year, but after that, I don't think they're gonna stay together though. What's next?
Now, will the Lakers go younger and go after some more shooters this next season?
I've heard they're trying to go after Trae Young.
Oh damn, that'd be nasty, Trae Young.
Oh yeah, that would be a help for target for the LeBron.
But he doesn't need the help, right?
No, he don't. He don't need help. He don't need help. I don't think they
he does everything
at the point.
He does everything by himself. Right?
Trae Young at the point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I mean, if you're the GOAT,
right?
I could see them going younger. I guess. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know if they get rid of LeBron though.
I don't know how I feel about that.
LeBron is your franchise player. It'll be interesting to get rid of somebody with.
I know who they're not going to get rid of. I'll tell you that they're not going to get rid of Anthony Davis. And crazy, but not crazy. They're not going to get rid of Austin Rivers either.
I mean, they got LeBron. They got dubbed over there to the Mavs with freaking what's his face, Luka and Kyrie Irving. They got that dub. That could be their change this season.
They're trying to let Kyrie walk.
Do they keep Reeves? You think they're gonna keep Reeves?
That's what I was just saying. They're gonna keep Reeves.
Yeah.
But now you got me thinking about Trae Young in the mix. I could see them getting rid of Shooter and bringing on Trae Young.
Listen, this just came out earlier today. This is 3 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Rockets are looking to put in a heavy weigh-in and trying to pick up Irving to bring back Harden.
Oh,
Irving and Harden together?
Yeah.
I don't think Irving plays well with other guards.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he plays well with other guards. No. Kyrie Irving's cool.
Irving needs a center,
a big man, or a
power forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, he needs somebody like that.
Yeah,
he needs somebody like that only.
And
he cannot have He cannot have a great small forward. He cannot have a great shooting guard. He cannot. He does not mix well with us.
Yeah, I agree.
This is one more. There's potential rumors where it says Paul for Harden sign and trade.
Chris Paul
could be.
Chris Paul for James Harden.
Could be.
So Harden would go to Phoenix and then
Paul would go to.
Yeah. Now that being said, though, everyone's dubbing LeBron being retired. He did say in the press conference, "Does LeBron retire this offseason?"
He ain't gonna retire. He's probably gonna come off the bench. Nope. Probably come off the bench though.
I don't think he's gonna come off the bench.
I don't think so either. But I could see him on. He's been late. I hate to say it. He's been lazier this year though. He has. He's settled for. He really only started coming. Like, he can come off the. He's gonna come. If you don't come off the bench this year, he's gonna come off the bench next year. I hate to say it, bro. It's my boy Bron, but. He ain't dunking as crazy as he was before. I'll tell you that.
No, also Damian Lillard.
Dame time.
Could he be on the move? He could be on the move.
What y'all think? I want to know what y'all think.
Huh?
They said they're trying to build around him though. Portland's trying to keep him. Portland is trying everything to keep that man.
You don't think they should have built around him like years ago for the Portland guy? He's like I'm sorry to say, but he's at the end of his almost career at this point right now.
Dame?
Yes.
As a point guard?
Yes. He's at
Look at
least
Isaiah Thomas.
He's at his last 2 years. He has good two solid good years being one of the top point guards. Okay,
hold on, wait.
Just saying.
I'm gonna read a comment that Zach was gonna love. He said, "Trade not going anywhere. If LeBum is still playing, they better trade for Street Clothes Davis.
Street Clothes Davis. He's not going nowhere.
And then get like a Kyrie or Dollar Dame."
Yeah. That being said, could Damian Lillard go to LA?
I don't think so, because they're gonna want Davis.
Damian Lillard's age.
Then why not get rid of Davis?
Damian Lillard's
you already know
age
Davis and LeBron can't take it.
32
They
years
can't
old.
win no more.
He's 32 years old. And you're
Bro,
saying
listen, dude, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. Last week when we had producer Ken here on the show, Ken said something that made me think so much about that series against the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Denver said, "Listen, we're gonna show the fact that LeBron is the greatest player of all time by beating us himself."
Could be.
No, listen. AD had 40 in the first game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on these three numbers, but these were her next three numbers that he made. 28, 18, and 23 or 22.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron is not. He's not going to be. He's going to try and come in as like a ball facilitator, but he's losing that touch, y'all. And this is coming from Zach the Mac. He's not. He's got the mentality of it, but he's gonna turn into a Haslam for teams. That for Miami.
Yeah.
Udonis Haslam.
Yeah.
Oldest cat on the squad, right? Oldest cat on the squad. But listen, I know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
You know the thing.
He's a coach on the court instead of coach on the sideline.
And then he's gonna try and be like, "Oh, let me do it," and then we're gonna see him. He's gonna fuck up because you're not. We saw
two major mistakes this past series, man. You go in for the dunk, and all of a sudden, oh my god, the ball fell up, and then you do the whole like try to spin back.
And not only that, I'll give you three. It was the ending of the game when they got swept. He tried to go in on Murray and Joker, and they ball handled LeBron like, boys, sit down. I felt that LeBron.
I'm sorry.
He walked away. Because you don't have that right now.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot of that on top. You got a lot of that on YouTube videos to watch. A lot of go boy sit down videos.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like you're
not MJ. Yeah, I know. Got it. Now that being said, James Harden,
Kobe,
James Harden or Kobe. Yeah. Now that being said, James Harden potentially landing spots. What do you guys think? Where could he end up? Could he end up back with the Rockets? Because it seems like there's a lot of Rockets want him back.
Where hasn't he gone yet? Besides the
Lakers,
right?
Yep. Could he end up with the Lakers?
By the way, you know what? Listen, your team is petty. The Lakers and LeBron are petty. You know why? You know why they got swept? Because they didn't want to give a ring to Pat Bev.
I'll be the devil's advocate. Go to Chicago, James Harden. Go to Chicago.
Look at James Harden. He's like, I don't know where I'm gonna go. Where am I gonna go, guys? I don't know yet. What? Me? What?
Would Chicago benefit James Harden though?
No,
not at all.
We just got an old Patrick Beverly. What did that do?
Yeah.
James Harden can facilitate.
That's all it did.
James Harden can facilitate, I guess, right? And he got to step back.
No.
But when it comes to the playoffs, do we want him?
I definitely don't.
Wait, hey, let me ask you a question. What Reggie Miller say to Spike Dudley?
Nope.
Right, exactly. Do we want him in the playoffs?
I've always said it. James Harden is just not that guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
in the playoffs, he's not.
I give it to him all like single season. He can pop off as a freaking guard and go berserk but crazy. He has all the right moves. But I learned that and I saw that when he was at OKC. When he disappeared in the finals against LeBron James, when they faced each other, he disappeared. How many missed threes opportunities did he? It was wide open, literally wide open. He
did the same,
and he was known for his 3-point shooting that season. And he flaked.
He did the same thing against Golden State when Curry and Clay were on him. He disappeared. Chris Paul was going against Golden State himself.
And you can't say he wasn't gassed out because he was like, it wasn't that much of an effort. But it's the fact that you couldn't just you could pull it down.
I think that year Thunder beat everybody at least within 6.
Yes.
They never went to game 7 that whole series or every series.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Mavericks, they beat the Lakers, and they beat somebody else.
Yep.
Because I remember all the memes they went up to LeBron saying, "Y'all think y'all could beat the Thunder?
Yep.
They just beat the shit out of us, and we're champions."
Yeah. That's the crazy
and
part.
Still lost. So it's like it's crazy.
It's gonna be. Let's put it this way: NBA Finals at this point, we're obviously pointing that towards Denver Nuggets. That's just gonna be nice. But a lot of moves and trades.
Jesse, no.
What happened?
Jesse just said, still trade for Davis and get someone younger, someone with experience like Boogie Cousins.
Boy, Jesse.
No, not Boogie. Biggie Cousins. He said Biggie Cousins.
He said Biggie Cousins. At this point, no. Still, no.
He just got his ring. He don't need to come back to the league no more. He got what he needed.
I'm just saying, like, when's the last time Boogie was healthy?
I think he's washed up too. I'm not.
Boogie gone, man.
No, I don't know. No. My thing is at this point right now, Lakers need to go light and heavy. They need to go younger. They need to go the bench. Focus on that. Give LeBron his shooters that he deserves and needs. I guess I would say needs in order to win.
I will admittedly say
he needs needs.
In the NBA of current, you need shooters. If you ain't got them, you ain't go nowhere. Denver's proving it right now.
He needs a point guard at that point. He does need a point guard.
He needs people who can shoot aside from him and AD.
Yeah, somebody.
They can keep that boy Reeves. And they get just at least a good point guard. I'm not saying a superstar. I'm saying a good point guard.
It don't even need to be a Kyrie or something like it. Don't.
As long as it's just a good point guard.
Right.
They're going to be scary next year.
That's right. Top of the show, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is the ReJect Rundown on 216 Next live every Sunday at 9 p.m. when we don't have a watch party event, everybody. Now, that being said, it's me, Tony the Kid. Yes, I know what my name is. Okay, you ain't got it. I didn't drink like you did. I'm okay today.
I drank one. I'm still okay. I know who
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that.
That's why you've been quiet for like the last 15 minutes.
Exactly. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Something I'm not familiar with.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to Google us everywhere. You get all the platforms on there as always. Everybody signing out. Oh, man, go ahead. Say your goodbyes, my friend.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being with us today. Thank y'all for talking, commenting, and letting us know what it's like to be on our show. And remember, his name is Tony the Kid, just in case he forgets who he is. I want to also pass it down to a man smoother than butter. Dr. Mac.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you to the viewers we got. We love y'all for coming in and letting us know how it feels to be on our show.
That's right.
Thank you, man. I love Black Hand Sign. Black Hand Sign. Okay. There you go. Yeah, you get some too. All right. With that being said, make sure you guys follow us everywhere.
Except for the
follow us? That's you three, man.
What did he say? What did he say? All right, I gotta rewind that. I'll rewind that part.
It's supposed to be a PG show, man.
PG something like that.
Show.
Go ahead.
Somebody mute his mic.
Go ahead.
At this point, you know what, y'all just have a good night. We've already had too much over there, and I just had one of these. I'm out.